Camilla made $60,000 and I didn't get nothing out of it, so you know what? She will be hearing from my people. Yeah. I do want to move to LA.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this one.
Camilla made $60,000 and I didn't get nothing out of it, so you know what? She will be hearing from my people.
So if I'm correct, Trevino is now threatening lawyers. I'm kind of confused because what the fuck are you suing me for? I don't know what you would be suing me for. There was a very clear agreement that I'd pay for your hotel and stuff and you would just come to the podcast. And then now you want to sit here and claim that, like, I don't know what the Bop House even was. If I knew she was going to ask these questions, like, blah, blah, blah. She made all this money, like, now I'm going to sue her. I'm so sorry, y'all, but 3 lawsuits in 3 months is crazy. Like, that's crazy to me. Not to mention, I think you need money to sue, so good luck with that. And since everyone wants to send me a cease and desist, maybe I'll just hop on the wave. Maybe I'll just call up my attorney and be like, yo, this bitch will not shut up about me. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm over people trying to sue me. So, Trevino, look out. Maybe you'll get something in your email. Blame this on Trevino. To be honest with you, she had to have leaked the address. I don't know if y'all peeped.
She did?
I mean, I would put it past her.
And Camilla made me look like a bad mom, so why not? My kids aren't with me anyways.
Smacks. Ain't no smell well. I'm just kidding.
I blame this on Trevino. To be honest with you, she had to have leaked the address.
Somebody actually told me that.
Okay, first of all, who told you that? Because that's crazy. I made way more. Guys, stop everything you're doing and take a listen right now.
Camilla, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Did you hear that? That's my name. Your mom, by saying that she was once a Playboy bunny and was a pro ice skater, is humiliating. That's embarrassing. Calm down. But Pookie, it's just trashy. You know, it's not giving really girl's girl. Miss Girl was not, she was just... For someone that sent me a cease and desist and wanted me to stop talking about them, baby girl, you added me in your song. I appreciate it. No, I don't know if y'all know this, she's a homewrecker, and that's really trashy. I want to talk about our looks, but... Ooh. Wipe your tears, go get your man back, because it's not that serious, girl. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my subscribers on, you know what, I appreciate it. I made a decent bag. Santos was caught licking your rose toy on live. What the fuck were you doing with that toy? You're nuts, and you can also royally go fuck yourself. Thank you. Ew.
Camilla and your boyfriend hooked up 3 years ago.
But you fell right into my trap.
I've had over 1 million and something
Woulda,
followers.
coulda, shoulda, girl. Woulda, coulda,
Says that she met her current boyfriend when she was 15 and he was 9. And she proceeds to say, yeah, he was a very, very cute boy.
What is she talking about?
He grew up super, super quick.
Okay, so she's talking about Isaiah, I'm assuming. My ex-husband that I told you was 24 when we got married, and I was 30. Let's go on to that story. Me and Isaiah did not get together until he was 24. He's always been in my life since he was 9, when they started going to our church. Okay? I knew of him because they came to our church when he was 9. Okay? I was 15. We didn't do nothing. We had no kind of communication like that or nothing. I was always at his tia's house. He wasn't there. He was already in the streets. Okay? Doing the stuff that he shouldn't have been doing. When Haley was born, I was 20, and he was like 14, right before he went to prison. He would carry her at church for me. We still had no communication like that. I was real close to his mom, his sister. His family was like my family. I always went to his tia's house. I always, was with him, but never seen him that way. Then when he got locked up, I cried because he was only 15. And he put me on in county, you don't have to be on the visitation list. Well, me and one of his friends with his mom's permission, went to go visit him. And I left the kids with my parents. And we went to go visit him. It was behind the TV because you had to pick up a phone and it was a screen. And so I was just like, hey, how are you doing? You know, and he's like, I'm good. He's like, I want to write you. I said, okay, well, here's my parents' address. He wrote me to my parents' house. I still have the letters till this day. And this was in 2010. She's 15 years old. Y'all shouldn't be asking her questions about anything that has to do with anything like that. Ask her about her schooling. Ask her about herself. Ask her about her, you know, how she is. Don't ask her about how the podcast went, because in reality, Evie didn't like it. She tells me that all the time. And it's like, it's crazy because, you know, like, to question her, she's gonna say anything because she's literally like me. But thank you. Next week is my divorce. So yeah, I'm divorced next week. So yes. It's gonna be a busy couple weeks. I'm gonna have a divorce party next weekend. Next weekend I'm having a divorce party. So if y'all wanna come, let me know and I'll invite y'all. My hair looks... Like right now, she did ask me, did your kids pick out the bed set? I said, I don't want you to buy it. I said, there's too much going on. I don't need you to buy it. I said, they're already saying that I did CC fraud on your card. I don't want nothing to do with that. So that's what I was trying to send her, was the video. That's what I was trying to send her. And why didn't I pay for it? Because she asked to pay for it. She paid for our flights and she paid for our room stay. That's why I didn't pay for it. I was going to do the podcast with her. So yes, I did just tell her that I didn't need her to buy it. I don't want nobody to feel no pity, no sorry for me and my kids. I'm done with the TikTok drama stuff. I don't want nobody pretending they're my friend. And then off of whenever I'm not on live, talk about me to other people to get their views up, to make their clout up. I don't want none of that no more.
All right, let's clock the motherfucking tea. This is the last video I'll be making about this goofy ass woman, so let's get started.
She did ask me, did your kids pick out the bed set? I said, I don't want you to buy it.
This is me sending Trevino a text message. I was like, hey, don't forget to send me what the kids want for their beds. And she said, after what I said, I don't know if it's okay. So because after what you went online and you ruined it for your kids, I can't buy them a bed because you won't do it. You're sick. Something's wrong with you. She then goes on to talk about some sort of credit card fraud. And when she went to send me the video, sends me a screenshot of the video as if I can click on it and look at it, first of all. And second of all, what does credit card fraud have to do with me getting your kids' beds? Another thing she said was that I got paid $60,000 off of the podcast.
I got paid $60,000? Somebody actually told me that.
Okay, first of all, who told you that? Because that's crazy. I made way more. But that's none of your business. Yes, I did get paid. That's why you were on there. I paid for everything that you needed, like a hotel, you know, your flight, even sent you first class and the Ritz-Carlton. And you didn't ask for more payment. That is not my fault. That has nothing to do with me. What happened to your manager? Before you came on the podcast, you said that you were going to have me sign something. You're just a mess. You are a literal mess. So yeah, no, I didn't pay you. I would have never paid you. And yes, I did make money off of it. Because that's what my job is. I don't just go on TikTok Live and start crying over gifters. And my favorite video that's been released to date.
I wasn't even so happy the girls in the Bob house. They weren't even that cute.
You want to talk about our looks, but ooh. I don't even need to keep going, right? And yeah, my last final thoughts on you. You're nuts, and you can also royally go fuck yourself. Okay, this is the craziest part, right? She said, she was like, oh, like, if I knew the podcast was gonna be yada yada yada, I would have asked her for payment. I paid for first class tickets. I paid for her to stay at the Ritz-Carlton, and not to mention, I will pull up the text. I need to send someone a screenshot so that I can use their phone to look at it. She messaged me and was like, hey, do you mind if I extend my flight to stay longer? No, I don't mind, because I could extend the flight for free, right? That's all she asked me. She asked me to extend the flight. She was like, oh, I did it anyway. She extended the flight to wherever. I don't know when the hell she stayed till. And then automatically calls the front desk to the Ritz-Carlton and just books an extra night, books an extra 2 nights. I don't even know how many nights she stayed. And then texts me to pay for it. Babe, you literally sat on my podcast talking about you have some budget, you have a Louis bag, you have a this, that, and the third. Your kids don't have beds, and you were asking me to pay for an extra night. What happened to budget? What happened to you having security? What happened to all that? Babe, you want to flex, you're rich, pay for your night at the Ritz-Carlton. I thought I was in my opinion,
I'm not the type of TikToker to put y'all in my business like that. I already found a house. It's 4-bedroom. So yeah. My kids will each have their own room. I'll have my own room, and then we'll have an extra room. And yes, it's a house, okay? So that's why I haven't put their beds together, so y'all can keep talking all y'all want. Y'all can call CPS all y'all want, because they're not going to do nothing. By law, all you need is a house for them to stay at and food in the fridge. So try something else, please.
She messaged me and was like, hey, do you mind if I extend my flight to stay longer? No, I don't mind, because I could extend the flight for free, right? That's all she asked me. I did it anyway. She extended the flight to wherever. I don't know when the hell she stayed till. And then automatically calls the front desk to the Ritz-Carlton and just books an extra night, books an extra 2 nights. I don't even know how many nights she stayed. And then texts me to pay for it. Babe, you literally sat on my podcast talking about you have some budget, you have a Louis, your kids don't have beds, and you were asking me to pay for an extra night. What happened to budget? What happened to you having security? What happened to all that? Babe, you want to flex, you're rich, pay for your night at the Ritz-Carlton. I thought I was in my opinion, I thought I was very respectful. I was asked her questions that everyone wanted to know in a respectful manner and in a way where I gave her an opportunity and an opening, and even in an environment that was comfortable enough for her to be able to speak her truth, and I didn't twist anything. It is what it is. Period.
But I am going to say this. I won't be doing no more interviews or no more podcasts, anything like that, or interviews on live without a contract. I failed this last time, and now my team has contracts that they're writing up for me. So I will not be doing anything without a contract anymore. And if they want to interview me, then they're going to have to pay, because I'm going to start charging to talk.